People watch too much television these days, don't they? I get in front of the young audience, they look at me and go, ever notice you look like Peter Griffin from Family Guy? And then I get in front of a more mature audience, a political audience, and they're like, hey, look, it's Janet Reno. I don't look like either of those things. I look like Michael Moore met Stephen King. A literary crowd. Awesome. Thank you. I am a geek. Are there any geeks in the house tonight? Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful. That's great. Geeks who rule the world as soon as one of us makes it a video game. Don't make it a Nintendo game. That Wii gets me winded. And I hate that Xbox 360, you know, the Kinect game. It's got the camera, it watches you move around, but first you got to calibrate the camera. I step in front of the camera, it says one at a time, please. You know you're a geek if somebody tells you they just dropped acid and you run and get the sodium bicarbonate to clean it up. Geeks start young. You ever see kids playing cowboys and Indians? The geek is the one that outsources the Indians to run his call center. Watch how you use that word geek, though. Don't mix it up with things it doesn't belong with. After a show once, a guy comes up to me and says, I'm a paintball geek. No, you're not. You're a hillbilly with an atomic water pistol. I'm a wine geek. No, you're not. You're a gay man in denial. I'm a Civil War reenactment geek. No, you're not. You're a bigger loser than I am. My own parents didn't understand geek. When I was a kid, they got me the worst present you can get a fat geek kid. The worst present. A pair of walkie-talkies. A pair. Yeah, that extra walkie-talkie was as useless as an orthodontist in a meth lab. Had the meanest gym teacher ever. No matter what team got stuck with me, he made us skins. Yeah, my whole junior high, Red Rover called the boy hiding his boobies over. Want to get even with that gym teacher. I wanted to settle the score, but he left in the middle of the school year. He had to. He thought his house was haunted. He would hear noises like, get out, and boo, and stop watching the kids shower. And that's how you use that extra walkie-talkie. Fair play, awesome. I'm a married man. I've been married for over 20 years now. But I got to tell you, I'm so insecure. I wake up every morning knowing my wife is going to leave me for another man. And after all this time, I just wish she'd hurry the heck up. Come on. No, she's mean to me. I told her I wanted to go out from one of the reality shows like Survivor. She says you got a better chance if you go out for Biggest Loser. Oh, yeah, I showed her. I went out for Wife Swap. Yeah, they took one look at me. They sent me the Biggest Loser audition. The line was huge. It stretched for miles, and there were just 12 of us. They made us wait outside in the hot sun. Do you know what you get when you stand 12 fat guys in the hot sun for 6 hours? I don't know either, but it started to smell like fajitas. She's so mean to me. But I mean, we started with so much in common. She's the youngest of 3 kids. I'm the youngest of 3 kids. My father was an alcoholic. Her father was a good Catholic. And we're both bibliophiles. You know what a bibliophile is, right? That's a person who loves books. Both of us think every part of life is better if you have a book. I remember on our honeymoon, my wife came to bed with great expectations. Yeah, I was much younger. I brought Moby Dick. Yeah, last night she had 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. All I could find was Stuart Little. love her, though. We have 2 kids. When my daughter was 16, I took her out driving. Off in the distance, there's a police siren. She speeds up. I'm like, honey, what are you doing? She says, don't worry, I learned how to drive playing Grand Theft Auto. She says, when the cop pulls alongside, I'll flash in my chest. You put a cap in his tire. I'm like, honey, we drive a hybrid. They'll catch us for sure. That's right, my hot car is a hybrid. It's got a gasoline motor and an electric motor. It's like the Olsen twins. One engine's clean and highly desirable. The other just spits out nasty stuff. I remember driving. Driving was the best part of dating because I remember the first time we got together, I'm driving down the road, I'm making a hard left-hand turn, my future wife shouts out, clear on my side. Isn't that great, guys? It's like you've got a partner, someone looking out for you. And then the relationship develops, and suddenly you realize it's easier to let her drive than to hear her complain about how bad your driving is. And then the relationship really gets going, and you find yourself looking out the passenger's window, waiting for a truck to come barreling down on you so you can yell, clear on my side. Because relationships are tough to get out of. This isn't the UFC. You don't tap out a relationship. Oh no, this is Thunderdome. 2 go in, 1 comes out. I still love driving, though. I was driving here. I got behind a truck. On the back of it, it said, please follow me to the next McDonald's. So I put the pedal to the metal. I caught up to the driver. I yelled into his cab, this way, I know a shortcut. Let's go. And I see this truck all the time when I'm driving. It says, Batesville Casket Company. And on the very end, it says, please drive safely. Right, that's no way to drum up business for a casket company. Come on, we can do better than that. Batesville Casket Company, 75 years in business, not 1 user complaint. Batesville Casket Company, if you can't see my mirrors, you'll be a customer soon. Batesville Casket Company, you're late. Pass me. It's clear on my side. My name's Ray. Thank you, everybody.